you did not find me by accident, okay? So go ahead and take a breath, get comfortable, and let's see what the universe has to say. To my returning subscribers, thank you for all the love and support. And to my new subscribers, welcome to the Beauty Gang, okay? And for all you who are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe because the Beauty Gang is a whole vibe, okay? So we're about to tap in and see what's going on. Don't forget to like, drop your comments below as we deep dive into the unseen. So before I even started, I was getting messages, so I just kind of went with it, and it was just supposed to be some quick little notes, but it turned into this whole thing, right? So now I am about to go ahead and start with the download that I had, you guys. So essentially it says someone doesn't want their person to change their mind about them. They feel like this person will leave them after finding out their deception because it's just too much, okay? It's just way too much. It says they're planning to talk to you about what happened when they tried to close out an old cycle. So they could actually come and commit to you. So somebody was trying to close out a cycle, but something happened when they tried to do that, right? But it's hard for this person to actually come in and tell you what that thing is. It's hard for them to tell you like what actually happened because they feel like too much time has passed since they've actually, well, I guess it's saying like too much time has passed. So it's like coming in now and saying something about it. They feel like it could cause you to like just be out of there. But it said God has been talking to this person though. They could literally be having repeated dreams of the same thing. Like this person could literally have dreams like that you're leaving them or something around that, something around you possibly leaving this person or whatever the case is. But it's like they could very well be having this sort of dream on repeat, and it definitely has them in a mental prison because they don't want to let you go, okay? And so I'm like, okay, spirit, like what is this person, like what is this big secret? Hey, grandma. So I'm like, what is this big secret that this person has? Like, what is going on, right? Give me the tea, spirit. I want to know all the tea. So spirit was like, okay, well, this person, it's true that, like, I'm asking spirit what the secret, what's the tea, and spirit gonna give me the truth. I'm like, okay, spirit, that's not what I asked. Like, thank you for telling me. So I'm like, so spirit is like, this person is healing their finances. And I'm like, okay, that's not really the information I'm seeking at this time, right? Like, what's the real tea? Like, why are we here? Why are we here right now, spirit? Like, what's the big secret? Like, what is it? So it said, it was like this person is having to heal their finances because they could very well be taking care of another household. So that came out like this person could literally be taking care of a whole nother household unbeknownst to divine feminine, right? And if that's not the case, then it's the reverse. Somebody has been taking care of this person, which is why they're having to repair their finances because they've been so used to having somebody else like tote the note for them is how it came out. And what happened when this person actually tried to close out a cycle with this person, what happened was they ended up sleeping with this person. So imagine going in, hey you guys, welcome in, welcome in. Imagine going trying to end a situation with a person and y'all end up having sex. Like y'all end up having an sex, y'all end up doing a nasty, right? And so this person, they kind of realized like that the situation that they had with the person was a very codependent kind of situation, you know, very toxic, very codependent. And they was like, this is not the kind of connection that I want. I actually came to break things off with you in some kind of way. I'm in the bed laying next to you after a couple O's, you know what I'm saying? After a couple O's, I'm sitting here laying next to you. This is toxic. I don't want this. This is not what I want. It's like this person had like a sudden realization of how toxic their connection with this person actually was, right? And it's like it kind of hit them like, why? So this person just started like questioning themselves like, why did I do this? Like why did I do this knowing that I'm pursuing somebody else? And on top of that, why did I do this? Period. So this person just brainstorming in their mind, trying to figure out, talking to themselves, trying to figure out why would they sleep with a person that they was going to end a cycle with. And they came to the conclusion, oh my gosh, me and this person are soul tied. So they realize they have a soul tie with this person. But the thing is, this person, so they start thinking like, okay, if I have a soul tie with this person, that means there is something there. But here's the thing, they may have a soul tie with this person, but this person is a 304. Okay, they're a 304 all day. They're a little promiscuous. They're a little promiscuous, a little non-committal, and it's definitely giving karmic twin flame. So they could have been so connected to this person because this person was like a karmic twin flame to them, right? And because this was a karmic twin flame, that's why the connection is so strong. And that's why this person is like in this sort of limbo with this karmic twin flame, right? And now this person is having these dreams of you, replaying, like reoccurring dreams, replaying in this person's mind of you leaving them because they haven't told you the truth yet. They haven't told you that they actually slept with the person when they were going to break up with this person. So that's actually been playing in this person's mind while they're awake and while they're asleep. So it's almost like this person is in this sort of mental prison. And the crazy part about it is all it's doing is causing this masculine energy to just think even more about what's going on, like what's the truth, like what's the issue. So this person is starting to like dig deeper even within themselves to try to figure out like what is going on. They want to know what's really going on. So boom. So now this person is in this very introspective hermit kind of energy now. And oh my gosh, in this space that this person is in, there are so many illusions falling down. I mean, tower after tower after tower after tower. But all these towers are happening to this person's like structural foundation, like the core of who they are, the thing that they identify with. the illusions are cracking even in that. So this is a person who is having to completely rebuild their mindset. They're having to completely rebuild their process because they see that the perspective that they were seeing things through was not the truth. It was not the truth. It was not a good perspective to have. They saw like how damaging it actually was. And it caused them so much anxiety even. So this person has realized that, man, the way I think about things, the way I process things is actually causing me more anxiety now. So this person is like, wow, I really have to completely forget about everything that I know and learn completely new, a completely new process from a healthier perspective, from a perspective that keeps my nervous system calm and not chaotic and anxious, right? It says, yeah, this person always felt like a prisoner to their thoughts. And the biggest part of this, the biggest trigger of this anxiousness is the fact that this person doesn't know whether or not you'll be willing to stick around while, number one, after they tell you the truth, and number two, they don't know if you're going to stick around after a while, I should say. They don't know if you're going to stick around while they're rebuilding their mindset, while they're rebuilding the foundations of their mindset, right? And then start working on the finances. So this is a person who has to first work out the kinks on their mental foundation before they can actually start making progress on the physical foundation. And dealing with you alone, right? Dealing with you alone is triggering this person because they see your independence, like they see your individuality, right? And they see that you don't have a lack mindset. So they like, wow, like this person is really free in the mind and free at heart. Like this person has so much faith, so much motivation, and like you could have really inspired this particular masculine here because of your mindset. They see the mindset that you had. But the thing is, even though this person sees you as a trigger, they also see you as inspiration. And this person is like gaining the will, they're gaining the willpower here to build up their confidence to a place where they can actually speak the truth to you and actually work on the things that they want to work on in their life, right? Especially when it comes to finances. But it's still going to be a slow burn because it's not a small thing that this person is doing. It's not a small thing at all that this person is doing. What this person is doing is essentially completely changing who they are. Like it's like a complete overhaul of who they are. So this person wants to be different, and they, like I said, they're gaining the willpower to actually make the change necessary to push forward towards the life that they see is possible. Where before their mindset was boxed in by toxicity, right? So that's where we're starting at with this. That's where we starting at. So what I'm gonna do is I got a couple questions that I want to ask Spirit right off the rip, baby. Right off the rip, I got questions. And I want answers. Okay. So what I want to know is like, how was this masculine thinking before they realized like they needed this shift in perspective? Like what was this masculine's mindset? Like what was their process? So let's see what this masculine's mindset was before. So I did see the strength and the Hierophant on the split. So it could be like, it could be saying like this person could have a very institutionalized sort of mindset, a very conditioned mindset that was conditioned by people that were around them, right? They could have been part of a like-minded group of people. So Holy Spirit, what's the mindset? What was the mindset this person had previously before this big revelation? We have the Two of Pentacles. So it's like a mindset of polarity. This person was juggling between the two, right? It was either very extreme in their mindset or very like, I almost want to say either it was very high vibrational or very low vibrational. King of Wands, very controlling. So this is a person who is very controlling. They had a very controlling mindset, right? And that King of Wands energy is just like that authoritative kind of energy as well, right? Definitely like leadership. This could definitely be a person who is always telling other people what to do. And we have the Fool here. Interesting that came out for a mindset. How does the Fool correlate to a mindset? That's interesting. Why the Fool? And it could just be like this person was the kind of person to take risk here. Always willing to take big risk. What's the Fool? What's the Fool here? I did see the Knight of Cups peeping through. Up, and then look. Three of Swords. So this person could have been like a little naive, honestly, when it came to connections. Especially with the Knight of Cups peeping through. This could have been like a hopeless romantic kind of energy. So this is a masculine who definitely, and then if you look at the Fool, they're holding a rose. So this is a person who was always in a risky, taking risk, right? Taking risk in, I would say, romantic situations with people, right? Kind of wearing their heart on their sleeve sort of energy. But the Three of Swords comes in. They've suffered many heartbreaks here because of that. Because of this person was in the energy, they suffered many heartbreaks, but they didn't correlate them being a person who loves hard or a person who wears their heart on their sleeve. They didn't correlate that as the reason why they would always have to deal with heartbreak, right? And here's the Knight of Pentacles. Here's the Knight of Pentacles. And the thing is, they were very slow. Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy, although very consistent. So it could, and we have the World here as well. So it's saying like this person would be, even when it comes to like just being part of that whole naivety, this person would be slow to end out a cycle, or slow to close out a cycle, even if it brought them heartbreak. Wow. Yeah. Queen of Cups energy. So this is a masculine. When it came to love, they were in more of a Queen of Cups energy, but not in a really balanced sort of way. In an unbalanced way, they were the Queen of Cups, very empathetic, very emotional, honestly. So much compassion for everybody. So that's something that they warred with here. It's like a soft boss energy, a soft boss energy. And we have the Knight of, I mean, the Four of Wands, oh, not the Four of Wands, why am I saying Four? The Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Wow, okay, okay, that makes sense. So this person would actually, so they were very controlling, very authoritative. But the thing is, not when it came to a lover though. So this is a person who didn't give the lover that same sort of authority, right? That same sort of charge, or that same sort of rules or boundaries, or whatever the case is. They didn't do that when it came to lovers. They would actually hold back on that when it came to a lover, because like I said, this was a person who was kind of naive, so they felt like love should be able to just flow freely at the end of the day. But they learned, oh boy did they learn. This person learned a major lesson when it came to being a fool for love, right? When it came to being a fool for love, this person learned a major, major, major lesson. Okay. Seven of Swords. This person learned that they were deceiving themselves by jumping into connections with giving everything they have, right? With the Fool here, that's like all the faith they have, and jumping into something and hoping for the best, getting hurt, and still holding on to the connection, still being slow to end a connection, still trying to cultivate a connection that clearly was not good for them. Then you have the Magician. Yeah. This person realized that they were being manipulated. They realized they were being manipulated. Look, there it is. There's that Knight of Cups. Oh, yeah. Yep, they realized that they was being manipulated, and that caused them to kind of slow down their approach when it came to relationships in general. It caused them to not invest so quickly, especially not romantically. It caused them to not want to invest so quickly when it came to romance here with the Knight of Cups. Like, they slowed down completely on that. They decided to be steady, stable in that particular area. So this is the person who is changing their mindset now, because they're seeing what it caused them. It kept leading them to a broken heart and investing in something that wasn't good for them. But you have the Queen of Swords here coming to chop all that down with clarity. Chopping it all down with clarity, for sure. Yeah. And this person, and this is the lesson that they learned. So this person realized that what kind of a person they want to work with. And that's the Empress. They want to work with the Empress energy here. Okay. Queen of Wands. Somebody who can actually match their energy with the King of Wands energy. They was like, okay, so I'm looking for a person who has boundaries just like me. But with the Empress, with the boundaries being with the I said the bound with the Queen of Wands being next to the Empress, okay, these boundaries are across the board, because let's not forget the Empress encompasses all the other suits. The swords, the pentacles, okay, the wands, all of them. And the cups. I was like, I know, did I forget one? I did. The swords, the pinnacles, the wands, and the cups. And you know what? That's funny that I skipped or I didn't say the cups. I skipped the cups. I forgot the cups. So it's like, I feel like that's something there as well. Mm. And it's not so much that the cup was forgotten, but the cup was delayed. So that's a message even in itself. This Empress energy understands that the cup can't come first. So that's a lesson that even the Empress had to learn, right? By dealing with deception, by also being naive as well. Yeah. Now we have the Six of Swords coming in, okay, to take that Three of Swords. Look, let's do some math. Let's do some math. We got 3 swords here, and there's the manipulation coming in from other people, like this person realizing that they were being manipulated, so they were able to then take that Three of Swords, do their own little magic, right? Do their own little manipulation. It's almost like what do you call it? Alchemizing the energy. So those 3 swords turn into 6 swords, right? And 3 and 3 is like a canceling out sort of energy. So they balance the energy here. They balanced out the 3 of swords by doing the little alchemy and doing the little manipulation, right? The doing their magician thing, okay? Bringing the spirit and the earthly realms together for them to balance some things out with their mindset, because these are sword with the magician in the middle, which is the connection between the spiritual and earthly realms. That's what they did. And look what's at the bottom of the deck. The moon. The illusion has fallen. Look. This is a person who gained peace over their illusions. And it's like now they know what to invest in now. Now this person knows what to invest in now. And that's the Empress, Queen of Wands energy. So after they learned that they had to put an end to the things that needed to be ended and slow down on the things that needed to be slowed down on, which is this Knight of Cups energy, which is this sort of romantic, loving energy, this person had to realize that they had to take it nice and slow when it comes to the love department, right? And this is transforming this person, because they're literally leaving the things behind that no longer serve them. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. Literally leaving the things behind that no longer serve them. This person is like, yep, it's head over heart over here. It's head over heart over here. And not even just that, with the King of Swords, that's intelligence. That's intelligence as well. So this person learned how to be emotionally intelligent in connections. That's the mindset they're building here, because they came from naivety. They came from naivety and polarity, but now everything is balancing out. They went from being over emotional to knowing how to regulate those emotions. And they're in this energy of, okay, now I know how to transmute certain energies now. When I'm faced with certain things, I know how to transmute certain energies now. So that was the previous mindset of this masculine energy, and also what this masculine learned, and also what this masculine sees that he wants now. So this masculine has literally gained clarity on the situation. I have the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords here together. They have a balanced view, okay? Because remember, they were the Queen of Cups, overly emotional. The King of Wands, but the Queen of Cups, right? So yeah, this masculine is doing the work here. Yes. Necessary to learn the lesson. So that's what's happening with this masculine in their mindset. They're laying the foundations now, right? They're laying the foundations necessary in order for them to have a balanced mindset. Because once they balance out that mindset, then they can start working on the things in the physical, okay? The financial issues or the relationship or whatever the case is. But keep in mind, there's still a secret on the board. Even though we know what the secret is, this masculine has not exposed this secret yet, okay? Because it's like they feel, it's almost like they feel kind of shame now, because it's like, well, yeah, I did sleep with the person that I was trying to close the cycle out with when I went to close the cycle out with them, but I'm a different person now. I'm different now, though. And I feel like if I tell you, all you're going to hear is, I slept with the person when I tried to close the cycle out. But, you know, not to take sides or anything, but even though this masculine could have like started a new beginning with you, they were still holding back. They were still holding back after starting a new situation with you. They were holding back from you because they knew that they had stuff to clear up. And when they went to actually try to clear it up, it was completely unexpected, right? They end up with the Three of Cups. When they tried to like end the situation, they literally ended up in the Three of Cups, right? A third party situation, and that's the truth. With the Ace of Swords coming out, that is the total truth here, right? So we look. It's so funny. I got what was the masculine's previous mindset? We answered that. I said, what did they realize had to change? We answered that too. They realized they couldn't be naive. They realized they couldn't be naive. They realized they couldn't just lead with emotions, right? They had to observe. They had to watch. They had to be smart about how they move. Okay. So then comes the question. It said, what's going on with the old flame that they were soul tied to? So let's tap in and see what's going on with this. First of all, Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So first of all, this person was certainly missing this masculine. Certainly missing this masculine. They miss being seen by this masculine. Yes, I'm talking about Page of Wands energy. We all know. They miss how the masculine would explore, okay, passion with them. Yeah, they wanted this masculine. That's what was going on with this other person here. With this person they went to close the cycle out with. They they wanted this masculine. That's why they literally was trying to change this masculine's mind about closing out a cycle with them. So there was a conversation here. So this person was like talking to this masculine, telling this masculine like, hey, like, I still love you. Like, don't leave. Don't leave. Right? Don't leave. Like, can we start over? Can we have a new beginning? Can you give me another chance? Hey, welcome in, welcome in. Don't you remember Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Okay, with the Six of Cups. Do you remember the time, baby? Can we just work it out? Please. Oh, they begging. Please. Can we just work it out? I'm sorry. I see you. I see you. I didn't see you before, but I see you now. Come back to me. This person is in a Nine of Swords. So once this masculine moved away from this person, they went into a Nine of Swords, baby. And they realized like what this masculine had to offer, or what this masculine was offering was genuine, actually. It was genuine. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. It was genuine. So it put them in a Nine of Swords because they were missing this. They were missing that loving touch. Because whatever they wasn't getting it. It definitely wasn't a balanced situation. Right? It definitely wasn't a balanced situation. But this person was quick. Ooh, come through, spirit. This person was quick to go towards something else. This person is non-committal. That's why the masculine is closing the cycle with this person, even to begin with, because they're non-committal. This is a person who is given into their temptations with the devil coming out. And that's why this person is just such a passionate person here, because they're giving into their temptations. And the masculine like, look, I just came over here to tell you that I'm leaving you behind. But some kind of way they persuaded the masculine. I want to know how. Oh, maybe they did that little thing that the masculine like. So this is a person, mind you, this is like a karmic twin flame. So the connection is like, you feel me? The connection is in there. It's tight. It's tight. It don't get no tighter. You feel me? Okay, this person could have been tight. But the thing is, they did that little thing that the masculine, hey, welcome in, honey. They did that little thing that the masculine just cannot refuse. Maybe touch that spot that turned the masculine on, right? But they knew exactly what to do. They knew exactly what to do to have the masculine go from wanting to talk to them about leaving them out in the cold to, okay, I give in. Completely balancing out their system so that they give in. This balance is like when something is balanced, it's free flowing, right? It's not giving or taking, it's balance. But look, so now this person, after this masculine gave in, they were very happy about this. They were very happy about this because they felt like that meant that they get a new opportunity with this masculine, but actually it had the reverse effect. The masculine is like, oh my God, what have I done? Like this is the kind of toxicity that I've been trying to stay away from. What have I done? There's nothing stable about this. There's nothing stable about this. And they could even like be regretting their decision now, and could even be thinking like, man, like I should have waited a little longer with the Three of Wands. Like I should have waited a little longer, you know, until I did a little more work on myself. I went back too soon and put myself in a situation where I messed up, right? Look, I messed up. We have the Lovers. So this masculine is thinking about you. This masculine is thinking about you like, man, like, so they weren't thinking about you when they did what they did, but they definitely thought about you after the fact, and they instantly regretted it. Man, I should have held my ground. I should have never did that. Like, and like I said, that really made this masculine just be like, you know what? You so toxic. You so karmic. I just don't want any dealings with you. I came to tell you that I'm leaving you out in the cold. And so I'm telling you to your face now. I'm leaving you out in the cold. I'm done with you. Don't call me no more. Don't text me no more. Don't ride by my house. Don't come by my job. None of that. It's over. So, and he stood on that. He stood on that. So he goes back over to divine feminine now. So this masculine goes back over to divine feminine after they completely finally shut everything down after they slept with this person. But now they're holding back. Now they're holding back from divine feminine because they know what they did last summer. Okay, they know what they did. When they supposed to been going to shut it down, they turned it up and then shut it down. So now this person is just like, oh my gosh, what did I do? Eight of Swords. They all in their head about it. All in their head about it. They like, oh my God, like, should I tell them? Like, should I tell divine feminine what happened? And then this person's like, well, you know, we not really locked in or whatever. So, like, do I really need to tell her? Like, do I keep it to myself for peace sake? Or do I just be honest? Like, this person is like going around and around and around. And let's not forget the dreams and the thoughts, the visions and dreams that keep popping up in this person's head about divine feminine leaving them in the dust, leaving them behind after they tell their truth. Let's not forget that. So this person got so much swarming around in their head. It literally feels like a prison. They stuck. They stuck. But this person is like, I got to get past this point of being stuck. So they're holding back from divine feminine this whole time. So divine feminine probably like, what's going on over there? What's going on over there? Right? What's going on over there? You know what I'm saying? Even though divine feminine is sitting in that Nine of Pentacles energy, remember I told you this masculine felt like divine feminine was very independent, da-da-da-da-da, blue. And so divine feminine is in their own little world and their own little bubble. And they're like, wait a minute. I ain't heard from Buddy in a minute. Like, what's going on? Hold on now. Let me see. Let me see what's going on. So we have the Ten of Pentacles. So divine feminine trying to see like, okay, so I'm seeing that you're not talking to me, but I'm not understanding why. So what does that mean? Why are you pulling back? Right? Why are you pulling back? Are you still dealing with, right? So now, and let's not forget, divine feminine is divine feminine. That's Empress energy. That's very intuitive energy, right? So divine feminine is working all these thoughts through her head. And she's like, something shifted here. Something has really shifted. It's all in energy. That's what divine feminine said, baby, like Kevin Gates. It's all in the energy. What's going on, baby? Because it's all in the energy. I feel a shaking in the spirit. God knows. Ten of Swords. Oh. So it's almost like divine feminine can feel that something is not right in the mix. It's like one of those, I know, but I don't see, but I know, right? That's Empress energy all day. That's that High Priestess energy all day. It said, yes, you feel me? I feel ye, okay? I know and the intuition is strong, always on point with the Strength card here, okay? So now it's like without even knowing anything, without knowing nothing at all, divine feminine is now in the Seven of Wands like, hold on. I need to pull back my energy. Hold on. I need to pull back my energy because some ain't right in the Kool-Aid. Some ain't right in the Kool-Aid. Page of Cups. I'm sorry, 2004. So this masculine is over. This masculine is over there, like, in they feels like, man, I really fucked up. Like, probably literally over there playing old love songs. You know, the old take you back kind of songs. The old I'm sorry kind of songs. Yeah. That's what they over there playing. They over there playing that, you know what I'm saying, trying to see like how they can come back in to address or approach divine feminine, right? Because it's like, and then in the last reading that I did, which actually is gonna go live today at 4 Central Standard Time, so in about an hour my time, it's gonna go live. Y'all, when it go live at 4, go watch that video because it's like the introduction. It's like the what it is, the first movie to this. And then this is like the sequel right here. So go back and watch that because in that particular session, it's the same sort of energies coming out that pulls all this together, right? But this is more so going deeper into the masculine side of thing here. Before, it was just kind of like pulling all the storylines out so we know what we working with. But now we getting into some stuff on here. But yeah, this person is sorry. They in a little mode trying to figure out how they can come in and approach the divine feminine because they over there just like, man, like I know this is Empress energy. I know this person is very intuitive. So like, how deep does the knowledge really go? How deep is the knowing? How powerful is this person? Does this person know? Because they could actually be feeling divine feminine pulling back from them. Because remember, it's all in energy. So divine feminine, they like, some ain't right. I feel a betrayal, so there must be a betrayal. So I'm gonna pull back into my own shell, right? You said this your first time, you definitely go check it out. Well, thank you. If y'all haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe because the beauty gang is a whole vibe, okay? Queen of Pentacles. I'm talking about this person is trying to like calm their equilibrium. They just like, oh my gosh, like, oh, what do I do? How do I approach? Like, what do I say? Do I even say like what? They going crazy over there. Thanks for the subscriptions. They going crazy. This person is in conflict with they self right now. They mind is so conflicted right now with the Five of Swords energy. It's like, whoo, I need to put together a plan. I need to plan something out. I need to plan something out. Like, I need to plan how I'm going to come in and talk to the divine feminine because I just don't know. I don't know what else to do. Look at the Queen of Pentacle hands. Tell me that. I don't know what else to do. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what else to do. All I know is I need to talk to divine feminine. Hey. So they trying to make a plan, but baby, they so indecisive they don't even know where to even begin to start making a plan to go towards divine feminine, or even whether or not to tell divine feminine what they done. Because they literally like justifying it in their head like, well, me and divine feminine not actually established couples, so I mean, can you really say, can I really say I cheated if we weren't established? Da, da, da. Like, this person is really just really in the Eight of Swords right now because they just like, goddamn, I don't know what to do. I don't know what look. My mind playing tricks on me. That's literally how they feeling. My mind playing tricks on me. I don't know what to do. I'm confused. I'm confused. Boom. In comes the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, now this came out in the last reading too. And in the last reading, I was like, uh-oh. Because it didn't feel good. It didn't feel good in the last reading. But this one actually does. In the last reading, when the Wheel of Fortune came out, I was like, oh. And it came out like, oh, the divine, the masculine energy, they have to tell divine feminine now. This person realized that they actually do have to tell divine feminine, because if they don't, they're going to get karma. They're gonna get karma. So it's like this person is on a time limit. Divine put this person on a time limit to where they have a certain amount of time to go tell divine feminine. And this could have been communicated to this person now. Could have been communicated to them through a download, or it could have been communicated to them through a dream. Okay, they could have had a dream that tell you need to tell them. You need to tell them Monday. Okay. So we have the Six of Pentacles. What's today? Saturday. We need to you need to tell them Monday. So we got the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you need to balance it out. You need to fix it. Fix it, Jesus. So I want to know, like, what is this Wheel of Fortune here for? Like, I want to know what the Wheel of Fortune is here for. I'm trying to see which way I want to go, which deck I want to use. Some decks be better than other ones. I'm finding that I like the decks that don't really have, like, a personality. Hold on, y'all. Let me get in. Hold on. But yeah, I'm finding that I like the decks that don't already have a personality. It's just more so like these. It just is what it is. Two swords. Page of swords, right? It's not all the interpretive pictures. He said Saturday before the full moon in Leo. Come on now. Full moon in Leo. Whoo. Come on now. It's time for the truth to be exposed. It's time for the world to see. So Holy Spirit, like, do tell, what is this Wheel of Fortune here? Because the way it just creeped in, you feel me? The way it just creeped in. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Because this person's mind was playing tricks on them. So the Wheel of Fortune talks about change, right? This person could also be noticing like another kink in their own mindset. Because this person could have been telling themselves like, man, my mind is playing tricks on me. So if my mind playing tricks on me, then something ain't right. It's something else need to change. Look. Come on now. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. This person is seeing their own illusion here. They're seeing their own illusion. So that's something that they want to change. So they literally are seeing their own illusion. That's crazy. Look, that's what's at the bottom of the deck. This person is literally seeing their own illusion. This person is seeing like, you know what? That's not love. If they had one of those moments, if I put the shoe on the other foot, how would I feel? Would I want to know? So this could be something that this person like never really does much. Like put the shoe on the other foot and try to think from somebody else's perspective. But it's like they heard theyself. They heard theyself like, my mom is playing tricks on me. So it's like, wait a minute. Something ain't right then. Because this is my mind. Come on, spirit. Come on, spirit. Ooh. Come on. This person balanced out their illusion. They balanced out their illusion when they realized, like, yeah, this is not loving. This is not something that I will want for myself. Okay? So they had to balance that out. They realized that by telling themselves that because that them and this person wasn't actually together, that they weren't really cheating or whatever the case was, but that they weren't being loyal. But the thing, well, they weren't being disloyal in their case. But the thing is, this person realized that they were fooling themselves and that was very manipulative. And so they realized, like, if I want this love situation between me and Divine Feminine to actually be a healthy sort of love, then I have to come in truthfully, because that's what I want from Divine Feminine, because all the shit that I done dealt with in the past, it wasn't hitting. Like, it led to deception. So let's see. Let's see. Yeah. That King of Wands. Divine Masculine is like, that's what I want. I know what I want. And I want a relationship built on solid ground. Truth, honesty, valor, all that. They want it all. Wise counsel. Ooh. Come on, we love it. Wise counsel. Yep, look. Two of Swords. Yep. So they finally made a decision. So after they made a decision, they weren't stagnant anymore. This is the Two of Swords. It says indecision, strategizing, choice, yes or no, option, confusion, and avoidance. So this person, yeah, they realized that was a toxic trait that they had to adjust in their own mindset. And then right behind it is the Five of Swords. It says mind games, lack of intimacy, deception, playing to win, victory at all costs, and silence. This person realized that they were playing tricks on their own mind in order to have the victory of no conviction. I'll put it that way. They wanted to have the victory of no conviction, but they heard themselves and they was like, nope, nope, nope. I'll take the conviction. Okay? Let justice be served. I'll take the conviction. That's not right to do. So I'm going to do the right thing. That's what the masculine is saying. I'm going to do the right thing. I'm not going to manipulate because I don't want anyone to manipulate me. Okay, masculine, I see you. Yeah. They like, oh, but look though, spirit. So this person goes back and forth. It's like they have this wonderful moment of revelation. Okay, they're doing the work. Okay, they in a hermit mode, getting some stuff done. They come to this wonderful revelation, and then boom, I'm talking about, it's like clockwork. Another issue that this person needs to work on. But are they gonna see me as a person who betrayed them if I tell them? Is this gonna be betrayal to them if I tell them? So now they scared again. Now they suffering again. Now they paralyzed again. Now they stuck again. Now they don't know what to do again. Who look, come on, come through, Spirit. Oh, I love when Spirit come through. Now they in the Eight of Swords again. Come on now, this person just going. It's so crazy, and it's like one thing after another after another. And let me remind you, this person is in hermit mode. So they haven't even talking to Divine Feminine yet. Divine Feminine don't know what's going on. But Divine Feminine, I know, because I feel it. I feel it, so I know it. I know something is going on. It's all in the energy. It's all in the energy. Divine Feminine feel it all in the energy, baby. Hold on, something going on. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to keep minding my business because Spirit is going to reveal it when it's time to reveal it. That's one thing I know about my spirit team. They going to reveal it to me. Yo, that Divine Feminine. My spirit team going to reveal it to me when I need it to be revealed. Right? So, Divine Feminine doing her thing. But she taking note, though. She's taking note that this masculine is not reaching out. This masculine is over there in the goddamn wall right now. She don't even know it. She don't even know. Divine Feminine don't know this masculine is over there in goddamn warfare right now. With his own mind. A spiritual warfare. Come on now. In the Eight of Swords. Oh, Lord, bitch. I'm stuck again. I'm stuck again. Don't know what to do. Paralyzed again. Don't know what to do. Whoo. Relief. Okay, it says hope, healing, inspiration, wishes, renewed spirituality, individual, creative. Okay. Yeah. Can anybody guess what this masculine did? By looking at this card, can y'all guess what the masculine did to get this relief? Let me see if anybody tuned in with me. Let me see. Will there be one? Little Jeopardy, do. I don't know if that's Jeopardy. I think that's Jeopardy. Do. Say it's the hope for me. I'm hollering. Hope is your night. That is funny. So this masculine, look, I don't know what else to do. Okay, I'm paralyzed. I just don't know. I'm stuck at this point. If you look at this picture, this person's eyes are closed, head slightly bowed, and you see all this energy coming from the crown, right? This person is praying. This person is praying to God. Lord, I come to you an empty bucket, needing to be filled because life is getting too real. Can you help me, please? Can you guide my feet out of the darkness, out of them streets? I'm talking about this person is praying. Do you hear me? Help me, Lord. Help me, please. You said you was gonna say prayer? Well, look, we here with it then. We here with it. We on the same frequency. This person is praying. Look, help me, Lord. I can't sleep. I can't eat. I can't think. I'm feeling sick in my stomach. I don't know what else to do. I may have lost a few pounds, Lord. Help me. Help me. It says restlessness, fear, nightmares, anxiety, worry, no action taken, helpless, upset. Look, I'm telling you, that person, they keep having that dream that Divine Feminine walk away from them. So that messing up their mind too. That was messing up their mind too. This person is like, I can't breathe, Lord. I can't breathe. Help me. Woo. And this is what the Divine said. Divine told this person to wait. It says expansion, confidence, waiting period, success, relocation, and receiving opportunities. And look, it almost kind of carried that same vibe of prayer. So this person could have actually got an answer while praying. Okay. So the divine could have told this person, like, you know what? Just be patient. Just be patient. The answer will come to you. Just be patient. Be confident. Be confident in your decision. You know, be confident in your own intuition. Right? 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Go ahead. Tell the secret. Tell the secret. Because what? This what you want, remember? You remember what you said you had wanted? Well, this is what it's going to take to get it. This is what it's going to take to keep it. And that's something you're going to have to be willing to do for the rest of your life. Okay? If you don't want this person to walk away. Because the divine could even be telling this person, like, look, divine could have told them, wait a minute. Could have prayed to divine. Divine could have told, wait a minute. You mean to tell me you keeping a secret, but you telling me at the same time that you want the 10 of Pentacles? That don't sound right to you, do it? Would you stay? Would you stay with somebody? Right? Would you stay with somebody knowing that they did you like that? That was like, would that make you happy? Would that make you happy? It's like, so divine is telling this person, you can't be worried about whether or not the divine feminine is gonna stay. It's like that's part of the consequence. When you did what you did, you knew that a consequence was gonna come with it, regardless. But you let your hot tamale take over. Now you got to deal with a hot consequence. So don't worry about what divine feminine choose, because either way, it's a justified response. However divine feminine reacts or responds to this, whether she chooses to leave or not. Okay? So what else, Spirit? Because this person is stressed out. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Divine Masculine like, man, I hear you, Spirit. I hear you, right? I hear you. Okay. I'ma just chill. I need a moment. I need to distance myself from these sort of thoughts. I hear you, right? My mind needs space to my thoughts need space to roam. So I gotta stop thinking myself into a mental prison. I'm tired. I'm guarded. But I'm persistent. So this, look, it just may be a small setback for a final push. Oh, didn't even see this card. 6 of Pentacles. Okay. It says giving, receiving, sharing, charity, generosity, options, loan, balance, gift, and reaching out. Okay. So now this masculine is like, you know what? I done took all this space. Look, now they at a point where they not so far up in their head, right? They done prayed, they done got their prayer answered. They like, you know what? You right. Whatever she do. But wait a minute though. I haven't talked to her in a minute. I've been so distant. Let me hit her up. Right? Let me hit her up. Let me show Divine Feminine some love. Cause I know she probably missing me anyway. She may be clueless, but She missing me anyway. So he hit divine feminine up. Whoop the whoop. Divine feminine. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see what you're trying to do. I see you seeing me. And I see you too. But did you close out that cycle though? Oh, so divine feminine done pieced together the whole thing while she all in her own world, okay, in her nine of pentacles or whatever, in her own world. Divine feminine done pieced the whole thing together. Cause remember what we said, it's all in energy. She just pulling it out the ethers. Divine feminine got the whole storyline without anybody saying anything to her. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? So divine feminine already know, right? Divine feminine already know. And actually, divine feminine can already sense, like, okay, this person has gone through some sort of spiritual awakening, right? She kind of want to congratulate him, but she knows she congratulated him. He might look at her sideways and be like, wait, how you know that? How you know I went through a spiritual awakening? Who told you I went through a spiritual awakening? If y'all enjoying this live stream, don't forget to like, okay? And drop a heart in the comments if you enjoying this. But he's like, look, who told you I went through a spiritual awakening? So she tell him, she you know, look, divine feminine gonna have that inner knowing, baby. But they also know how to keep it on the hush. Thanks for the purple hearts. Also know how to keep it on the hush. But divine feminine also reads energy. Okay, this sort of high priestess energy know how to read energy, so she can sense that this masculine's intentions are pure, but she still want to know though. Did you put an end to whatever betrayal I've been feeling all up in the energy? Did you put an end to the betrayal? I need to know. Okay, so what is this person saying to divine feminine? Look, number one, like, look, I'm focused on you. Yeah, but did you? So, and divine feminine is so smooth with it. Could have even came to masculine like this right here. So, you know, I see you been gone, whatever, in your little hermit mode. So, did you work out whatever needed to be worked out so you could be present with me? And it's like, this masculine knows. It's like, who knows? Like, you know something. Like, you know something. This masculine just like, the way you just even ask that question lets me know that you on game for real. But yeah, I handle my business like I was supposed to. I was real G about it. Whole time, divine feminine don't know that he was a whole mess over there. He was over there at war with himself, okay? At war. And so divine feminine like, okay, good. So we back, right? We back. We back. So this masculine is wanting to invest in this divine feminine. Oh, but look who's here. The Page of Wands. And we do remember the Page of Wands coming out for the person that the masculine was supposed to end the cycle with. So what is this Page of Wands? Judgment, awakening, resurrection, reincarnation, reunion, shocking, ascension, and birth. Oh, so this person is actually shocked. Did not see it coming. This person is shocked that this masculine is actually investing in this Four of Wands with the divine feminine. Did not see that coming. Oh. Hangman. Hangman. I'm talking about, they see this masculine completely different. Because this person really thought that they was going to be able to change this masculine mind. But the thing is, the masculine's mind did change. But it changed about this person that they was in this cycle with. Okay? And it's so funny that it came out right there after Divine Feminine asked, did you close out that cycle? Okay. Did you close out that cycle? I did. And I'm here now. I'm present with you now. Wow, this person is shocked that this person actually changed their mind, because they never thought this person would get hit like to what their tactics was. So they're seeing that this masculine actually has done some work here on themselves. Look, come through spirit. It be spirit for me, y'all. The Death card. Transformation. This person seeing this masculine transforming. Ooh. Oh, the Four of Pentacles? Oh, he moving different now. Oh, he moving different now. He holding back from me. Yeah, because the man done had a spiritual awakening. The been through warfare. Okay, the been to war with himself. Come on now. Shoot, people don't know. The war on the mind is a serious thing now. But this masculine had a spiritual awakening. Literally. A spiritual awakening. Look, in hermit mode. Had a spiritual awakening in hermit mode. But the moon is here. So what is the moon here for? Yeah. The Eight of Wands. Communication. About what? Like, what is this? Tower. Oh, yeah, this person didn't see that this masculine, they didn't realize this masculine wasn't going to be talking to them no more. Yeah, they didn't see that. They didn't know, because actually, I think those two actually came out together before. Let me see. The Tower, what is it? I really do feel like they came out together. The Tower and the Eight of Wands. I think they came out together before. What is that daggone Tower? I really want to find it though, because that is crazy to me. There's the Tower. Okay. Boom. There's the Tower. Now see the Two of Swords. Where's the Eight? Where's the Eight? I don't know where I put the card. Oh, there you go. Eight of Wands. So yeah, like literally, this person did not realize that they like, oh, he was for real when he said what he said. He was for real. So he really is leaving me out in the cold. Oh, it came out with the Five of Pentacles. It was the Eight of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. And now it's the Tower and the Eight of Wands. So this person was like, wow. This person really, they really stood on that. They really like ended all communication with me. Look, they ended all communication with me. The whole towel came down, baby. Okay, little phone towel probably came down. How hard that energy came through. Woo, Lord. But this person is sick. They sick behind it because they This is a person who like uses that sort of attention, that sort of passionate energy that they have as a power. So when their power is not able to actually persuade their target, then it causes them to feel insecure. So this person is like, oh my gosh, he really did it. He really balanced out his intuition. Because remember, that was the problem the whole time with the masculine. The masculine was not paying attention to their intuition, not listening to their intuition. But they balanced that thing out though, because they saw that's where all the deception was coming from. That's where all the deception was coming from. That's where all the delusions and illusions was coming from. Them not trusting their own intuition here, right? Especially when it came to new situations or new passionate situations. Literally. But this masculine is like, all of these things have now been exposed to me. The whole universe has opened up to me, and I'm better for it. I'm better for it. And now that I think about it, when this person prayed, because they just was at their wits end with this whole situation, not knowing how to deal with it, or not knowing how to take it to divine feminine about what had happened, right? And it's like divine feminine already had that inner knowing, and God just told this person, like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it was you, would you stay? But divine feminine had already known. And I feel like the divine was just like teaching this person a lesson, knowing that divine feminine kind of already knew like what was in the energy. Okay, because it was all in the energy. Okay, literally. So it's like this person was so nervous about the whole situation. But because divine feminine had the inner knowing and being tapped into the energies around, whether near or far, let's be clear, whether near or far, she was able to read the whole situation. And that's why she's like, did you handle what you needed to handle? Like, did you did you get done what you needed to get done while you was in hermit mode? And this person was like, yeah, but I'm here now, right? I'm bringing the 4 wands. Now I'm bringing the 10 of pentacles. Now I'm bringing whatever you need, because girl, it's like you saved this person so much stress, because they didn't know how you were going to take it. Because the energy was so heavy, right? The energy was so heavy. They didn't know how you was going to take it, but you already knew. So even if this person did actually, because, different scenarios for different people, if this person actually did come straight out and tell the divine feminine, like, I went to break things off with X, Y, and Z, and to be honest, you know what I'm saying, I allowed myself to be manipulated, and I end up sleeping with this person. You know what I'm saying? And the way the divine feminine is gonna respond, or the way divine feminine responds to that, to the person telling her that, is nothing like this person has ever experienced. Because number one, let's not forget, divine feminine is in her 9 of pentacles, so she ain't got time for the riffraff. And on top of that, she had already knew, because it was all in the energy, right? Remember? Yes. And she was just waiting on the confirmation, right? So that's all divine feminine wanted, was the confirmation that it's deaded at the end of the day. So let's see where we at. We got the sun, and we got the 9 of cups. Come on now. If that ain't love and happiness, hey, it'll make you do wrong, make you do right. Hey. And that's exactly what this masculine is saying, baby. Love. Okay, love and happiness. Literally. Mm. And this masculine like, Shii. Okay, the boxing gloves are on. This one right here, this one right here, nigga. This one right here, I'm fighting for. I'm fighting for. But still, because remember, masculine learned a lesson. When it comes to jumping into situations, they learned a lesson. Hold on. I gotta take it slow. Let me not rush. Let me not press. Let me slow it down. Okay. The full new beginning. So I guess the question is, like, even though divine feminine finds out what the happening is, even though divine feminine responded in a very mature, emotionally balanced way, that doesn't mean that divine feminine decided that, hey Allison, that doesn't mean that divine feminine chose to be with this masculine. So I guess that's the question that needs to be asked. Like, is this a new beginning with the masculine, or what? Even though I do see the Ace of Swords, Spirit's like, yeah, you already know celebration, babe. You already know the celebration. Okay. Oh, so Spirit's like, is it? It's almost like a cliffhanger. Because I literally got the full. I'm like, okay, is it a new beginning with the masculine? I got the Ace of Swords and the Three of Cups, right? So yes, that's definitely giving yes energy. It is a new beginning that could be celebrated. But we have the Five of Cups on this side of the fence. Betrayal, loss, depression, sadness, separation, loneliness, breakup, and regret. And the Two of Cups right behind that. So it's like a split decision, right? Because some of the divine feminine decided to go with their peace of mind. They decided to go with their peace of mind after this type of one behavior. So it really depends on the collective. It really depends on the divine feminine, right? Because this could have actually hurt some of the divine feminine. They had to actually ground themselves. Wow. So this could have actually hurt some of the divine feminine. And the masculine could be missing the divine feminine because of it. Dang, homie. Dang. But the masculine is still going to be like working on a new beginning, apologizing and everything in this situation because they knew it was a lot. Look, they knew it was a lot. You got the devil. Damn, Skippy, it's a lot of devilish activity. And they like this particular not divine master, but this particular divine feminine could just be like a very sensitive person, right? And they don't do good with that sort of thing. And divine feminine, like, yeah, like I want out with the quickness. Yeah. Oh, okay. So this particular divine feminine has dealt, come on now, in the Nine of Pentacles energy. This particular divine feminine has actually dealt with people from the past who were in that same energy, like going back and forth with an ex. So that's like a real tough spot for this particular divine feminine. But here we also have a situation where there is a connection. There is a celebration. There is a coming together here of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So I kind of want to dive in a little more and kind of see like, okay, so soul spirit. And in the other reading that goes live at 4 Central Standard Time today, the one before, it's like the prequel to this sequel, right? It talks about, it opens with all these downloads about what the divine feminine had going on in their life, right? And divine feminine had all type of, it was like divine feminine kind of quantum leaped, but they got right back in step with their alignment though. So it's like divine feminine is aligning to her highest timeline and that particular essence. And then at the same time, it was like a lot of wands. So if you have been seeing a lot of wands, like 1111, 1111111, like going crazy on the wands, and if you've been seeing 222, if you've been seeing 333, like these messages are for you for sure, because those are the numbers that I have been seeing around these particular downloads right here. So, but real heavy on the wands, I must say. So if you've been seeing combinations of wands, then yeah, for sure. So let me clear the board so we can go even deeper into this thing. I think we like on what, chapter 3 by now. That's what it feels. It feels like a book. It feels like I'm reading like a like y'all listening to an Audible or something. You say you want yours, send in love to the ones that got hurt. Oh, I feel you. Yes, definitely love to the ones who were actually hurt behind this masculine's actions here. You know, even though they were manipulated in a sense, because this person knew how to get this masculine to do what they wanted to do, and the masculine didn't realize that they had got manipulated to after the fact. But that doesn't change what happened at the end of the day. It doesn't change what happened, because at some point your mind was right. When they said the mind is right at least twice a day. So at some point you knew you could have pulled away, you could have stopped, okay, before they put their mouth on that wango, or whatever the case is, before they slid off in that Kuda Matata. They could have held back. So let's dive into this energy here. These cards are so pretty as well. Let me show y'all. We got the 3 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Fool. So this is diving into the energy of a situation with the divine masculine and divine feminine who actually come back together after the secret is exposed. They actually start their journey together here. So let's see what is in store for this particular journey. I love to see it. So we're gonna get another deck here just to see. Put this one off to the side. Hey, nah. I'm actually being drawn to another deck. You say it really sucks, but oh well. I feel you. I feel you. It does suck. And I'm definitely getting the feeling like the divine feminine who actually was hurt from this particular situation, this could have been a divine feminine who is actually like kind of, I would say, newer in their healing journey than the feminine who decided to go ahead with the masculine. I feel like this person could be newer along in their journey when this particular thing happened versus divine feminine who is well along, and they obviously well along in their healing journey here when this particular thing happened. So in this case, where the hurt came in, it could have just been a situation, right person, wrong time, right? And this particular situation that we about to read on right now is right person, right time, but lesson learned. Okay? So let's see. And I know I say okay a lot. I can't help it though when I be channeling in spirit. That's the okay confirmation. Okay. Thank you. So yeah, we got the 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So there literally was a betrayal here. When it comes to the 2 of Cups situation, there was a betrayal with these soulmates, but they were able to work through that and come to this graduated sort of love here, right? It's literally lovers and friends all over again. Tell me again, can we be lovers and friends? Yes, we can, right? And it's almost, I really feel like this is very high level. This is a high level connection here. A high level connection with the divine feminine and this masculine energy. And you know what? This masculine who went through this spiritual awakening, it's like they have been awakened to their own divine energy. So now they're on the same frequency with this divine feminine, which is why they actually get to come together. So who knows? Maybe we'll get married one day. But who knows? Okay, who knows? It's like, you never know. Their story may not be over. Who knows? Once that feminine gets further along in her journey, who knows how it'll go? And we have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so they're working together. Things are going good. Okay, in this new beginning. But we do have the 2 of Swords here. That's funny. Right underneath the 2 of Swords is the High Priestess. So this masculine energy, this who's now divine masculine energy, right? This person is like, I still don't know though. They're like, I still don't know how deep this person's intuition actually goes. So this definitely makes me think about a thinking man. So this is a thinking man. So even though this man got the woman, he has laid a new foundation on the mindset front. He has done the work in the physical to actually elevate, okay, financially or however you want to, whatever you consider a level up in the 3D world, right? All that is good, but it's still on this masculine mind. How deep does this person's intuition really go? How much does this person really know? It just has them perplexed. Right? And it's causing them to look in the mirror here. It's causing this person to look in. It's like you're still inspiring this masculine. Because he's like, how deep does it go? And can mine get there one day? Because mind you, this masculine has tapped into his own intuition. But he wants to know, can his reach the same level that divine feminine is on? Because he's just so intrigued by this now. This masculine could even like take a deeper dive into spirituality itself, right? Could learn astrology, numerology, things of that nature, because he's just so intrigued by this divine feminine. It's almost like she's his muse. He literally got divine feminine on a pedestal with the 6 of Wands. Okay? And he's still like taking his time with divine feminine. He is not rushing nothing. This man is saying, look, I'm here for a long time and a good time. Okay. We gonna have a good time for a long time is what this masculine is saying here. Right? Queen of Swords. Clarity. Because he's clear about the person he's with. He's clear on the fact that this divine feminine carries this power. It's like a power that also empowers him. It's like he actually gets to benefit from just having divine feminine in his life. And this is like something, it's like I'm giving him something he can feel. Come on, to let him know my love is real. Like, do you see the light in between them? And if you look at this clarity card, it's like this same light is coming from this book, but it kind of reminds me of like being in study, right? Kind of like Bible study sort of energy, or just being in that space, hanging in the ethers with spirit, right? Learning from spirit. Okay, your loyal, trusted spirit guides teaching you all these things, ancestors tapping in, giving you, upgrading you with new powers and such, all these good things just going on in life, and life is just beautiful. And you get to take this and share it with your masculine. That's divine feminine. Right? That's the energy of the divine feminine. That's the power that the divine feminine has. Divine masculine protects. Okay? He protects. He provides. Yes. So they are definitely celebrating. Look. Ace of Swords. Come on, y'all. We got 3 of Cups, Ace of Swords. Hold on. Let me show y'all. We got here 3 of Cups, Ace of Swords. It's all in the energy. Okay? It's all in the energy. Hello. This is a collective reading. Take the energy as it resonates. Maybe some answers will get, maybe some questions will get answered that you have. Maybe they all won't. Maybe you have to go look at the last video that connects to this video. Okay? It goes live at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all make sure y'all tap in, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I plan to be here more often. Okay? So y'all like the video, definitely let me know. It said yes, it's all in the energy. Like I love that. I love it though. Like I'm gonna have a whole little it's all in the energy series around here. Okay. Look, y'all go when y'all watch the other videos. Just post it in the comment. Let me know. They're gonna let me know you was here and you went over there. You just dropped it's all in the energy in the comments. That is too funny. Okay, so what's going on in this new love connection with this film? Because it did come out that the masculine is still taking his time, like building his love from the ground up. It's like, okay, masculine. So he definitely learned some things in hermit mode. This person learned how to build. They learned how to build from the foundation up. And they took that concept and they're applying it to every part of their life now, which is so dope. I really think it's so dope that they're doing it like that. So let's see. And thank you guys for the likes. I see the 22 likes. I appreciate that. I do. Oh, we got the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Yes. This is beautiful. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. So this is the kind of connection where you have two people, right? They are madly in love with each other. But the thing is, you said yes, that's your step. It's all in the energy. I'm gonna start coming to the videos. It's all in the energy. Let's tap in. But you got the Page of Pentacles, and what that tells me is, even though these two people are connected on this soul sort of level here, the thing is, Divine Feminine is still in her Nine of Pentacles. Divine Masculine is in his. It said, y'all double tap the screen. Oh, thank you. Yes, double tap the screen, you guys. And this masculine is in his Nine of Pentacles as well. So you have two people coming together in a unit, working together. Look, because the Two of Cups is two females here, right? It could even be, okay, let's not count out the LGBTQs, right? Plus, let's not count them out, because it could very well be a same-sex situation here. But with the Two of Cups being here, and it being two females, it made me think about like homegirls, right? So it could be like a friendship dynamic as well. So that's the beauty of this thing. Like, it doesn't just have to be, oh, we just girlfriend and boyfriend. No, that's why this masculine is taking his time, because he's like, tell me again, can we be lovers and friends? Don't forget that part. He don't want to just be lovers. He wants to be friends, because how can you have a sacred union come together just to only last 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years and then break up? No, this person like, look, we locked in. We locked in for life, okay? We locked for life. We whatever he said, locked for life. I don't know, y'all. I don't listen to no rap for real, but you know, I just seen the TikTok. It's all in the energy. Beefing with my chick while I'm in jail. That joke's so funny. Oh my God. I killed myself laughing when I seen it. But yeah, y'all. I gotta get ready and go to a bachelorette party, but I'm gonna close this out in a minute. Okay, and we gonna come back and we gonna tap back in to the energy, because we still got the other Divine Feminine over here who's hurt and don't want none of that smoke, right? But it's a beautiful thing that this masculine was able to go within and pull himself without, and still be able to connect with the Divine Feminine, and they both still be individuals inside of a close-knit connection. It's a beautiful thing when you can do that. I can be me and you can be you, freely, without judgment. That's what it's about. That's the ultimate connection. When you can be you and they can be them without judgment, okay? So if you a goofy, you know you goofy, you could be goofy. Okay, if you want a burger, eat a burger type energy, right? And look, you see the sun? And look what's right there. It's a kid. That is like like I can barely talk, first of all. It's so exciting, right? I just want to just bite the energy. But it's just like, you get to have childlike joy with a soulmate. Y'all get to be like two kids, right? Two kids. Y'all literally like two peas in a pod. It's crazy. Like, man, childlike joy, where your inner child and their inner child feels safe, feels secure. Do you understand the level? Do you understand the level of security that brings? Oh my God. That's the kind of energy that creates power dynamics. You see what I'm saying? That's the energy that creates power dynamics. When you have two people whose inner childs can come out to play, oh, sign me up. Sign me up. That is so dope. Look, we got the Eight of Cups, right? So definitely walking away from this old, it's like even that energy of the eight of swords energy. It's like this person is learning how to think in a way that doesn't imprison them, right? So they're learning to think in a way that still allows them to be free in their energy, not bogged down in this thinking hole, right? So they can think things through without having to be isolated for 26 days straight. You know what I mean? That sort of thing. So this person is letting go of those old habits, those old patterns. It's like the deeper they go into this connection with the divine feminine, the more things they leave behind. Okay? This person, and this makes me think about the water. The water makes me think about the emotions. So this person is learning how to navigate through their emotional situations, right? Their emotional triggers. They're learning how to navigate through those. And look, this person they're not running away from their emotions. He's going to the boat. He's going towards the emotions to navigate them. That's a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. You said we have a sandbox. Look, Six of Swords. When I say it's a beautiful thing, because it's so crazy how that came out. Look at the story the cards are telling by themselves. This person is no longer running away from emotions. They're going towards the emotions to navigate them. This person is becoming the captain of their own emotional ship. They're not allowing their emotions to overtake them anymore. They're not. And look at them. Heave, ho, heave, ho. They doing it. Look, out of the rocky waters, out of the raging storms, right? Out of the chaos, into this calmness, this stillness, okay? This what? This peace of mind. This peace of mind. Where they could just sit in that loving energy, okay? Where they could just sit in that loving energy that just radiates throughout them and their divine feminine. This person can feel their person even when they not there. The energy, come on, y'all. Y'all already know what I'm about. It's all in the energy, baby. It's always energy anyway. They can still feel the energy of their person around them, even when the person is not around. That is next level. Come on now. It's next level, baby. It's next level. Look. Protector. Provider. This masculine is like, I'm definitely made in God's image because I am a protector. I am a provider, right? It's a beautiful thing. Three of Cups. And the Ace of Swords. I didn't even realize I never took them out. Three of Cups and the Ace of Swords all over again. I got the power. Okay, the power of truth, the power of clarity, right? Now that's definitely something worth celebrating. When you have the power of truth and the power of clarity, it's serenity, essentially. It's serenity, right? When you get to that point, nothing is too big for you. Nothing too big for you. Hell, you actually realize how big you actually are. But you have to first elevate so you can meet yourself. It's like you meeting your higher self and seeing the power that you really possess. What's that? Page of Cups. Genuineness, sincereness, or sincerity, I should say, because I think I really just made up a word on y'all, low key. But this is definitely a person who is looking at themselves with spiritual eyes and seeing the power that they possess on a spiritual level. And I'm talking about it like, dang, I'm a beast out here in these spiritual streets. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I'm a beast out here in these spiritual streets, okay? Don't you see my wings? Don't you see my wings, baby? Can't no Red Bull get you these. Come through. Come through. While still being sincere, while still being loving, while still being sensitive. Okay? But that inner child, though, that inner child feels loved. The inner child feels loved. Look at that. 4 cups and 10 of swords. Goodbye. Goodbye, boredom. Goodbye, depression. Goodbye, sadness. Those were all the worst things that could happen, and they happened to the both of them. To the divine masculine and the divine feminine. It has happened to the worst that could happen has already happened to the both of them. Goodbye to the old way. Goodbye, old negative way of thinking. Goodbye, thinking box. Okay? Goodbye, old cycle who did get me that one time but won't get me no more. Goodbye. Because today's a new day. Look. Do you see the new day breaching in the background? Ooh. Look how deep, y'all. Look at this card. Look how deep it goes. This depicts the 10 of swords. But look. Let me get a little closer. You see this person? I'm talking about, baby, they take that power wherever they go. They's like, my power goes deep and my power goes wide. There is no depth that can contain me. I can continue to go deeper. Because it's in me, not on me. Come on now. I can face any demon. I can face any trial, any test, any monster brave enough to brave me. I can face it. I can face myself at any moment, any time. Rooted. That's right. That's facts. For real rooted. Come on now. And she's completely submerged underwater. But even there, it's like I'm in a place now where I'm not running from my emotions no more. I'm running towards the water. I'm running towards the emotions to navigate them right? And not only am I running towards the waters to navigate them, baby, I'm submerging myself deep in the depths of the bellows of my own emotions, right? And dealing with it. Because I know the more I get through, the more I know to navigate. And if I can get to the point where I can be completely submerged in my emotions and still function and still conquer, ooh, ooh, what can they do? In the belly of the beast. Come on now. Split justice on the split. Look, it's crazy. Justice on the split, baby. Now that's real balance. When you can balance yourself, that's real balance. That's the real justice. The real justice is balancing yourself across the board. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. Okay? Energetically. That's too many. Whew. But this is a beautiful thing here in this connection. It's almost like this new beginning is like not just a new beginning of a connection, but it's the new beginning of so many beginnings. Like it's definitely giving me that one energy. It's like so many things are being renewed. But with each other is like home base. With each other, it's like plugging into the generator. Say if it had not have been God on my side, where would I be? Ooh, come on now. Where would I be, child? I'd probably be somewhere 10 toes up if it had not been. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Now the masculine is sitting here in a I'm pretty sure introspective moment, because that's his nature now. You know, not just waiting until things blow up, or not waiting until they're triggered, but this masculine, remember, is now reading the energy because he's tapped in now. He's paying attention, right? He's tapped into his own powers now. So he knows. Okay? Now the masculine is the one saying, it's all in the energy. I love it. Oh, and he's sitting there on his throne, okay, looking down at everything that's in his empire, and he's like, it's good. He's looking at all his own treasures that he has stored inside himself, and he's like, it's good. It's good. I did good. I'm proud of myself for loving myself and cherishing myself. Come on now. I'm holding back where I need to hold back, and I'm letting go where I need to let go. This is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Justice. I have seen the scales of justice be balanced, and nobody can ever take that away from me. Nobody. I'm talking about nobody. Nobody. Look, King of Wands. Because if they do try, they need to know about that action. King King of Wands said, I'm about that action. Ooh, and it's a lion on here. And anybody who know anything about lions know that they territorial. And baby, they territory go for miles. Okay? Hundreds of miles. Extremely territorial. He's like, hear my roar. Number one. Hear my roar. And this masculine's this is a masculine who is this divine masculine, okay, this now divine masculine, right? He's roaring without even making a sound. When he steps into a room, it's his energy that's roaring for him, that's claiming his territory for him. Y'all don't see this masculine. It's all in the energy. Number one. You say your sun sign is Leo. My moon is Leo. And it's literally full moon in Leo. So here we are. Here we are. Yeah. But I'm telling you, this masculine is roaring. Okay? Do you hear his roar? Do you hear his energetic roar? Okay? And look, he's holding a sword, a single sword. Right? That's like that sword of truth. The Ace of Swords is like the sword of truth. Clarity. Mm-hmm. Ah, yeah. So he's like, look, yeah, this is my territory, and I got the facts to prove it. Say he got big, and I'm talking about big energy, right? Big energy. Really out here running shit. Come on, King of Wands running shit anyway. Come on, they running shit anyway. King of Wands. Big Leo. Oh, I just made the correlation. That is crazy. I just made the lion correlation to Leo. And y'all, we are literally in that Leo full moon energy right now. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Come on now. Didn't we start this thing talking about how full moon and Leo about to bring the truth? And the truth shall set you free. King of Cups. Come on now. We got the King of Wands. We got the King of Cups. I hear you now. All right. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Oh, we ain't gonna play with it. We see you. We see you. Because that King of Cups, baby, he's like, yeah, but don't forget. I got that touch. Ahead of the game. Say, yes, we tapped up on it. I love it. I love it too. But this King of Cups, y'all, this man's like, look, I got the touch. You talking about romance? Oh my God. The romance is crazy here. With this situation, the romance, can't touch this. Can't touch this. Oh, come on now. 4 wands. Okay, Spirit, you just doing too much now. You just doing too much. They like, yeah, but you don't even see what you see, though. What you don't see is it's the 4 wands. Okay? It's a higher level of commitment. Not just to each other, but it's like a higher level of commitment to your foundation, to yourselves, not just each other. It's a higher level of commitment to source. Like, do you see how everything is illuminated in here? It's a higher level of commitment to every fiber of your being, every energetic cord that connects you to the ethers. It's a higher connection with oneness. Literally. That's what it is. That's what it is. And it's not just any sort of connection. It's a grounded connection where everything can exchange with each other like interchangeably. Okay, you can tap into source. You can tap into the fairies. You can, you know what I'm saying? You can tap into the universe. You can tap into the angels. Like you just tap the fuck in, okay? Cause it's all in the energy. And that concludes the reading for today, you guys. I gotta go get ready for the festivities. But I will be back to see you guys at a later time or another day. Probably tomorrow. If not later tonight, it'll be tomorrow. But I have thoroughly enjoyed this. But the next time y'all see me, we gonna be diving into what this divine feminine who actually was hurt behind the betrayal, like, first of all, what did she go through in the past, because that definitely has something to do with it. I seen the 6 of Cups, so something from her past definitely plays a role in that as well. Oh, the spirit just reminded me to pull one of these, because I was supposed to pull one at the beginning, but I was like, no, I'll do it at the end. And they like, yeah, don't forget. Okay, spirit. You said you so overjoyed. God is so amazing. Who wouldn't serve a God like this? Right. God is definitely amazing. Amazing grace. And to the ones who have not subscribed, look, did I say subscribe right? To the ones who have not subscribed, baby, go ahead and subscribe, because the beauty gang is a vibe. All right. Go ahead and subscribe. We love to have you. Baby, you don't never have to comment. Just tune in. Just tune in. I just love to see you here. Even don't know who you is, thank you for coming anyway. Anything else, spirit? Because that was just too many, and it was all face up. Okay, I guess I'll take these 3. See, this is why I fuck with spirit. This is why I fuck with spirit, y'all. Let me show y'all what these cards say. We started this thing off talking about a masculine, like, not knowing how he was gonna bring news to a divine feminine about some sort of a deception that, you know, he's been holding on to, right? Look, confirmation. Did y'all hit a little bump? Okay, it was almost like Law and Order. These are their stories. Bump. But yeah, so we have soulmate, let go of control issues, and deception. And it literally came out that this masculine had to not only let go of their control issues, but they had to let go of a completely old, out-of-date mindset, right? And with that being said, they were deceiving themselves because of a mindset that they had. So that's something they had to learn how to let go and completely restructure the foundation of their own mindset. Like, they had to literally build a new process piece by piece, which is an amazing thing. And because of it, this person was able to get their soulmate. And in case you didn't know, yes, this is your soulmate. And it says, allow this situation to unfold naturally. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Because when you don't allow a situation to unfold naturally, then somebody in the relationship ends up wearing a mask because something is forced. You never want to force anything in a connection. Just let it flow freely. Okay? As a matter of fact, I made a post on TikTok. Y'all can follow me on TikTok as well. It's the same name, SS Beauty 334. I'm very active on TikTok as well. But I made this post that clip that they got of that girl. I think her name Christiane or something like that. I'm crying out to God to help me with these hard times. Woo-hoo. That one right there. I was like, okay, what's wrong with that? So it says, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. This is a heart to heart. If you let love flow freely, it's adventurous, it's brave, it's curious, it's forgiving, it's fearless. But if you grasp it, you scare it. If you squeeze it, you exhaust it. If you hold on too tight, you restrict it. If you deprive it, it dies. Let love flow freely and you free yourself. And with that, I'm out. Thank you to all my new Beauty Gang members. And don't forget to subscribe for the ones who haven't. And smash that like button. Go and watch the other video. If you are on Central Standard Time, go watch the other video. It dropped at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm out. Love you. Bye.